Why was Monday Night Raw good tonight? Or why wasn't it good? Well, Neville cut a hell of a promo. Just go check out my Sean's You Went Books Raw. And WWE did a lot of similar things or almost the same type of things, only with it switched up a little bit. Go check out my Sean's You Went Books Raw, and you'll see a lot of the same situations and scenarios and matches laid out that I put out there. But tonight, Neville was a highlight. Charlotte getting defeated. I didn't understand that. I understand 3-0 now, so to get Bayley in there, and that's good and well. But I think that, with all the countouts and disqualifications in WWE, I think this is weird. This is one time where the WWE should have had Charlotte get herself disqualified because she could not defeat Bayley. But that's just, one thing. That's one of the things I say, why Raw wasn't that great. I'm taking a different approach. Remember, I'll do Raw reviews each and every week here on Sean's Entertainment. As long as you like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell below, and of course, you will get your shout-outs towards the end of each and every video. We had a tag team match. Now, Chris Jericho, I'll tell you what, everything has been changed. Chris Jericho's, the mind games, the strategy, the thinking, the process. Hey, we have new tag team gold. Tag Team Gold has been presented in the form of new Raw Tag Team Championships have been reflected and revealed, and they're pretty good. They're pretty cool. A lot better than the Penny Championships. At least it's not an eyesore. They're not the greatest tag team titles of all time, but it's a hell of a lot better than what we've been seeing for the last 4 or 5 years, I'll tell you that. So Cesaro and Sheamus get treated with brand new Raw Tag Team titles, and I am all for that. So that was a highlight. Let's see, what else wasn't too good on Monday Night Raw? Well, I'll tell you what was good. Braun Strowman just wrecking the entire Raw stage, and Sin Cara and Titus O'Neil. What happened to the Titus O'Neil comeback tour? I guess that didn't last too long. I guess that got kind of sour. And the whole segment with Enzo Amore, and, you had Bob Backlund back there, and it was pretty funny. It was okay. I mean, this Raw was a Christmas Monday Night Raw. It had that Christmas feeling to it, because next week, obviously Raw will be playing after Christmas in Chicago, Illinois, where CM Punk will make his return. Just kidding. But there wasn't really that many parts about Raw tonight that the tag team match with The New Day was kind of I'd put that on the not so good list. Why Raw wasn't good. I expect a little bit more, especially with the WWE tag team titles being presented. I mean, that was a highlight. Don't get me wrong. I liked what Raw did tonight. I think Raw, didn't come off strong, but I would say it was at least worth a watching. Did the WWE really capitalize off of Roadblock? To a certain degree, to a certain extent. There were moments here and there, like I said, Bayley winning, and then the beginning of Monday Night Raw where Chris Jericho is going to be raised above the ring at the Royal Rumble. It will be Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns with the WWE Universal title on the line, and Chris Jericho will not be able to be involved. He will not be able to interfere because he'll be in a shark cage, a shark tank, whatever they're calling it, a cage, just like Paul Bearer back at Survivor Series 96 in Madison Square Garden when The Undertaker went against Mankind. No interference, no problem. Chris Jericho is going to be in this mini cage, raised high above the ring, and Jericho will not be able to get involved, even with his list involved. So obviously, Kevin Owens, he was a little bothered by that. Jericho was a little bit afraid of heights. That was another highlight. Monday Night Raw had a strong opening. Like I said, I can't tell you enough about how I love what Neville did tonight. Nia Jax coming down and just absolutely destroying Sasha Banks and, bullying her around, and Sasha Banks kind of being humbled and saying, I don't feel like a boss. I'm a former shell of myself, and I tapped out twice, and everything was not so nice, and then Nia Jax comes out and capitalizes on it. I mean, I know the title of this video is why Raw was good and why it wasn't good, and believe me, there will be plenty of times where I do these Raw reviews where Raw was good and where it wasn't good, where the storylines or the attention or, if something was off or something didn't seem right. But tonight, Raw had a kind of a good flow to it. I was kind of involved into it to a certain extent. At no way or shape or form am I saying that this was the greatest Raw of the year, but I am also not saying it was the most horrible Raw of the year, because it definitely had its moments, and that much I will say. The cruiserweights tonight, they shine through, especially, like I said, I'm going to talk about Neville a lot in this video, and I apologize for that. No, I don't apologize, because I said that Neville was going to cut a great promo. I said that Neville was going to improve on his mic work, and that's exactly what he did. Once again, viewers and subscribers, very crucial to go check out Sean's You Went Books Raw. I booked Raw before Raw went even on the air today. And then, of course, when, Enzo was doing that old backstage skit, we saw him get attacked by Jinder Mahal and Rusev. So you got to wonder, is that going to be a new tandem? Is that going to be a new tag team on Monday Night Raw? Let's see what else. Obviously, you can see there wasn't really many points where Raw wasn't so good. I'm trying to think now. Jericho being, just suspended above, and so afraid and scared and sickened, and his stomach didn't feel right. And Kevin Owens like, we got to get focused on the main event. The main event was Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, and that was an okay. It was an all right main event. That makes the list of why Raw was good. And anytime you get these four guys together, something's going to happen. It was all right for what it was. But no, all in all, since it's a 3-hour show, 3-hour shows are kind of hard to get through. But all in all, viewers and subscribers, I'd give Raw out of 10 stars. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 at least. And of course, viewers and subscribers with the shout-outs. You got Mark B, you got Vamps Play, you got the Son of Wolverine and Storm, you got Reggie Jackson, you got Entertainment Reviewer. If you want to get your name shouted out each and every day on Show and View, just click the link below and donate to the show. Donate to Show and View, but you don't have to just donate. If you just like my videos, click the bell below, subscribe and comment, and share my videos on Twitter and Facebook. And oh, by the way, if you want to follow me on Twitter, click the link below this video. Not only to donate, but click the link to follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and all that nice stuff. But I think Raw had a good flow to it tonight. I think Raw came off pretty well. Obviously, it didn't really leave a sour taste in my mouth like it usually does, which is a good thing. And I think it was played out pretty good. I really don't think there was many. I think there was more high points than low points, really, all in all. I mean, there wasn't a lot of depth, it's the end of the year, but for what it was, I mean, hey, WWE could have pulled off a complete dud tonight. You had Bayley getting the victory over Charlotte, which, once again, I just wish Charlotte would have got herself disqualified, but, at least they capitalized on that, so that's a scenario and feud we're going to see play out. This is just the beginnings. This is just the start of something really special. And, speaking of something very special, I'll tell you what, I just got to thank the viewers and subscribers who join me every single day. You guys are what drives me, and even if this video gets 55 views or 5,000 views, you're what matters to me. Whether you're with me, against me, agree with me, dislike me, unsubscribe me, hit that bell below, crack that bell below. This Raw review, like I said, I said 6.5, maybe I could bump it up to a 7. I mean, they kind of capitalized on and Mick Foley is supposed to have hip surgery. They said that Mick Foley wasn't going to be on television, but yet Mick Foley continues to be on our screens. I'm not a problem with it. I mean, some people say he's not that great of a general manager, but obviously there was a path of destruction from one Braun Strowman tonight. But yeah, no, Raw, all in all, from the beginning where Jericho was raised, suspended above the ring, all the way till the end, to the main event, presented it, more positives than negatives, and it was at least worth a watch tonight. I wouldn't say I would have rushed home from work to watch it. If you had nothing else better to do, this Raw was okay for you. Your comments and your opinions, and we have new WWE Tag Team titles, which was a highlight for me. And that's all for the Raw review. Why Raw was good, why Raw wasn't. As you can see, there wasn't really many reasons why Raw wasn't good this week. But that doesn't mean it's going to be like that every week. We could talk about how piss poor it was, how the booking was terrible, how the strategy. But once again, we know the booking and creativity isn't really going to be as outrageous or as creative as it should be. Then again, the WWE does go off the board with that, even when it's a good year, even when they're on their good times. But either way, I thought Raw was fun. Tonight, Raw was fun. That's it. Share, subscribe. Remember to click the link below to follow me on Twitter, add me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. Your comments, your opinions, your engagements, more to come. What did you think about this Monday Night Raw? More to come in news, rumors, and headlines as I work around the clock for my viewers and my subscribers. And this video gets shared, viewed, and commented and liked enough. We'll continue this trend each and every week because you're my best friend. I'm out of here.